Hello again and welcome to Paul's Racing Channel and to the Ultimate Racing League, sponsored by upshiftstore.co.uk and Hambridge Transport. So we're closing in then on the end of the multi-class championship, and we're on the penultimate round here at Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps in Belgium. Got the final coming next time out at the Nürburgring in Germany, so not a long trip for the guys. So this is the grid then, going into this first 30-minute race. So we've got Thomas on pole position, Wadru second, DJ third, Jerry fourth, Ginger in fifth, Too Fast in sixth, Paul in seventh, Dyson eighth, Rodders ninth, and Unforgiven in 10th. So that's your racers and your drivers. This is the grid, as you can see. Bit of a soggy section, this race. Everyone's on intermediates as we go to the red light and green's on. Away we go as they head up to turn one. Thomas then on the inside. Look at that spray. Going to be difficult for them cars. Oh, I think that Ginger's going out wide at the background now. I think it was. Yeah, it was. So actually, it wasn't Ginger. Ginger's in 7th, so apologies there. But Thomas then, as they head down, going to be tricky. As I say, everybody on the intermediate compounds. No one on the full wets for this race. This DJ is attacking Wadru now, getting in behind Thomas. He's on the outside, going to go around the outside to be on the inside. Coming in through the chicane, gets there, job done, lovely. Oh, a little squeak there from the back end of Wadru's Aston Martin. These are the GT3s, remember. But that mixed class again, obviously. Thomas then having a look around the outside again, see if he can get around there onto the inside. No, didn't make it, but Too Fast and DJ battling it out here for third and fourth. DJ's got it there into third place. There he goes. Difficult back there, look, even the camera's struggling with that spray, so imagine being in that cockpit of that car. Absolutely no chance of seeing anything when you're behind. So Too Fast down into fourth with Jerry in 5th place. And then heading up, actually we've got Ginger in 6th there in the last of the GT3s with a penalty. Oh, and he gets it a little bit wrong now, very easily done. And Paul and Dyson in the GT4 category, right behind Ginger now after that little moment. So Paul then in 7th, Dyson going with him in 8th. Through the bus stop there, first time into the chicane. Is Dyson going to make his move? Oh, did he make it? He did make it. I think he almost hit the back of Paul actually, but good clean move in the end. Looked like he was going to tag the back of him, but didn't. So lovely move from Dyson. Paul back down to 8th then. Then we've got Unforgiven, who's getting off a penalty there. That means that Rodders goes past. There's a yellow flag there, must be turn 1. I didn't see what that is, but Unforgiven there in the back there in 10th, Rodders there in 9th, as I say. Got through. Just the 10 cars here in race 1. So back at the top then, let's have a look. And that battle's still going between Wadru and Thomas, as it's been pretty much all the time in the GT3s throughout this series. Sliding it round. Can't be really. Oh, Thomas with a big squiggle, gets a little penalty. He's actually getting off a penalty by the looks of it. There he goes. That's that gone. Too Fast still in 3rd, but now Jerry, he's got through to 4th with DJ back there in 5th. So maybe it was DJ then, which is why we had the yellow flag. Must have been Jerry then up to 4th place, going with Too Fast. And DJ, yeah, some way back, isn't he? With Ginger not that far behind, so it's obviously DJ that had that moment. at turn 1. I would have thought. Oh, it was the chicane maybe, wherever it was. He's lost time anyway. Ginger in 6th still. And we've got Dyson and Paul still battling it out for top spot of the GT4s. 7th and 8th place. Two muscle cars again, fighting out at the front of this group. Dyson with a lovely clean window screen now. Nothing in front of him other than a few specks of rain, and I'm not sure there's much rain coming down actually. It's more spray off that. Well, there was a bit of rain I suppose, so a few specks on his window screen. Paul on the other hand, all he can see is, well, nothing basically, other than the probably the lights on the back. Oh, and now Paul nearly tags the back of Dyson. It was almost a reversal of what happened last lap. Didn't hit him though, clean in the end. And Rodders in 9th still, being chased down by Unforgiven. Little battle here at the back. Unforgiven trying to pile on the pressure onto the back of Rodders. Oh, and look, good exit there from Unforgiven. It's right up behind him now, so he's not going to attack him down here, but maybe along the next straight section could be his opportunity if he makes it through here nice and clean. Yeah, not too bad actually. It's a good run, so here's his opportunity at the top here. Gonna pull out, you would think, unless Rodders covers. Oh, a little bit of bump drafting, but no, he didn't do it. So maybe it was just a bit too much power in that Viper. I couldn't quite get past him in that Lexus. I mean, the Lexus is quick as well, but maybe just had a little bit more grunt in that muscle car. So that battle rages on there at the back. Rodders doing a good job well, everyone's doing a good job at the moment to keep the cars even between the lines, if I'm honest. Everyone, as I say, all the intermediates, no one's on the full wets, but trust me, when the drivers are finished with this race, I think their race suits might be fully wet. So much focus and concentration needed when you're in these conditions. I mean, in normal conditions, the focus and concentration is immense, but when it's like this, even more so. Wadru just very slowly creeping away from Thomas, who's in 2nd. Easy to lose it there as well as you come out that chicane if you put too much power on. Back end can't come round, or the front end, and that could be that, could be curtains. But everyone doing a splendid job at the moment just to control the cars. Jerry 4th and DJ. It's like he's closed in a little bit on the guys in front. And Ginger in 6th place, so no change really for the top 6. Don't think there's much change either in the rest. Let's have a look. Dyson and Paul, yeah, they're still battling it out, along with Rodders and Unforgiven. This is probably even closer. So Unforgiven still out in the back now. He's got the inside now, could run out of there. Yes, he's made it. So Unforgiven up to 9th. Got a good exit out of the turn 1. So now it's Rodders who's going to go on to the attack. Up here now, Rodders, can he come out and get, oh, Unforgiven nearly got his wheels on the grass, don't want to be out there. He thought the track was wet. The grass is even worse. nicely through there for them two. Got to take it so steady through there, a little squiggle there, easily done. Some of these boys probably driving around here as well without any traction on. For others, put me on that list. Traction all the way. These aliens that can do it without, well, enough said, I think. Oh, Rodder's sliding it around there, nearly lost it. Keeps it there though, loses a bit of time on the Unforgiven ahead of him. So let's have a look at that battle ahead of these between Dyson and Paul, because it is still going on. Paul runs wide, come to him as he runs wide. Oh, does well to keep it there. Oh, that could have been, he could have been out there in the sand. But no, obviously lost time on Dyson now because of that, but just let off the power as he knew he was going to run wide. Just let it off, tried to gain control. Did quite well to get it back onto the black stuff, the wet black stuff, and remains in second, or eighth. Second in the group, 8th on track. Again, runs a bit wide there, very slow through there, so yeah, didn't get that quite right either. So Dyson then pulling away in 7th. And then that battle with Unforgiven and Rodders still going on, and Rodders has lost it. Oh, and he nearly lost it. So good save. Back end came round, or half came round on him, but he did well to straighten it up. So let's go back to our leaders then, back to that GT3, Class and C. Oh, and what Thomas, he has gained on Wadru now. So this is the battle for the lead of the race. Doing well at the moment though, both of them. Remember, got race 2 coming up, where they will switch cars. The teammates, Wadru is actually missing his teammate tonight. Got a few that are not here tonight actually. Maybe they just didn't fancy, although the forecast they knew about, so perhaps they didn't fancy it. Had some other little excuse that they could have come up with, maybe washing their hair or something, I don't know, but got the 10 cars out there, which is still a good showing. So Wadru then, Thomas. They're too fast. Just getting off a penalty by the looks of it, yep. In 3rd place with Jerry, in 4th. DJ still in 5th, Ginger still 6th. That was no change there then. So let's go back to our leaders. Who's Wadru again, just appears to have pulled a little gap again on Thomas. 13 minutes in. Going into this race tonight, we had Wadru leading it, closely followed by Paul. It was going into it. It was 1 point the difference. Wadru leading it on 127 points by Paul on 126. And then Thomas in 3rd on 112, Too Fast in 4th. So there's your top 4 going into this one. So Wadru getting 4 points out there at the moment. Nearly halfway through this race. Long way to go though. Thomas as well, up there in 3rd place in the championship, will want to pick up some good points too. So 2nd or 1st will be good, obviously. Too Fast 3rd, Jerry 4th. Lovely shot that as they come hurtling around. That left-hander, DJ. A little bit off the grass there, I think I just see him. And Ginger. Oh, don't get on that green stuff. That is slippery out there on that AstroTurf. It's like glass out there. Really don't want to be touching that with your wheels. And then Dyson. Oh, slides it round. Left-hander. Paul. Still there. In 8th place. So, not really much else going on at the moment. Obviously, this battle at the back. It's just starting to fizzle out a little bit as well. Unforgiven just getting away from Rodders. Unforgiven in 9th, Rodders 10th. So it's all pretty settled there, halfway through this race now. I think they're just about getting the feel for the conditions and the car in these conditions. Of course, it'll all be changing race 2, won't it? When they've got to get into the other cars. All of a sudden, things are going to feel a little bit different. And it does look like it's brightening up a little bit, doesn't it, the weather? You know, I think it might have stopped raining, and it's just that dampness and spray left on the track, but it's quite bright up in the skies, so you never know. This could end up being a pretty dry race in the end. Ish. Back up top then. Wadru. With his one window up again. I never knew the Aston Martin had one. Maybe the other one's broke, I don't know, but no, I think it's just because of the driver's side. I knew that really, but so in 1st place then, Thomas. He's got one as well, but more central is does the passenger side as well. So, wouldn't fancy a passenger ride in this though, would you, at the moment? Let's be honest. But 2nd place for him. Looks like it's going to rumble on until the end, doesn't it? Too fast. In 3rd place. No change here, nothing's really happening, is there? Jerry just can't get onto the back of Too Fast to challenge for that 3rd and final place on the podium. All the guys are just hoping that the guys in front make an error, a little slip up somewhere they can take advantage of, but so far it's been pretty clean, I've got to say. But then, not really been a field of battles, is there? But still very clean, considering. PJ, 5th place. As we start to approach the last 10 minutes of this first race. Ginger, well, hasn't really recovered from the moment he had, did he, early in the race, and you know, under normal conditions might have been a different story, but in these conditions you can't push it hard, and so it's very difficult to gain any advantage from what you've lost. So got to kind of just see it out, all hoping that race 2 will be dry. It does actually look like it's just certainly raining in that part of the course, isn't it? So maybe it wasn't in brightening up, maybe it's just bright in certain sections. Pretty wet there though. Dyson, his teammate, in 7th place. Got away from Paul, and then really there's nothing really else happening, has he, in front of him or behind him, because Paul hasn't really gained. Pretty settled in them positions. and Unforgiven, 9th. He's pulled that gap now, pulled that pin on Rodders, who's down there in 10th. So whether it's just a penalty that's made him go back there, or it might just be that he's can't quite get anywhere near Unforgiven now. Got nothing to work off really. So the entire field really is pretty settled. I think the battle is at the top, so I can go back to that. Yeah, it certainly is. This is certainly the closest battle we got. Oh, moment for Thomas. All fine though. But yeah, it looks like this is going to go to the end, this battle, doesn't it? Seems that Thomas just sort of catches up, and Wadri seems to pull away, and then Thomas then gets back again. It just keeps seesawing. Who will be in front when they cross that line, the checkered flag? Well, you've got 10 minutes before you find out. Considering it's gone a pretty quick race, considering the conditions, etc. Still a great race too, and now really putting the pressure on is Thomas now. Great, good through there. Wadri feeling the pressure now. This is exactly what Thomas wants to do. Is he going to have a look? Well, maybe a little dress rehearsal. He's had a look there, didn't he? But was no way far enough up to make that one stick. I reckon Wadri will be feeling it now. Very difficult. As I said earlier, you're trying to focus on just keeping the car straight and between them white lines. But when you've got someone right up your backside, hunting you down, double focus, double concentration. And I feel a headache coming on. Oh, Thomas then. No. Thought he was going up the inside then. Looked like it, but he certainly looks like that Lexus has got a little bit more grip than that Aston Martin at the moment. Turning a lot better. Aston Martin, a little bit squirrely, a little bit all over the place at times. Oh, Thomas does it. He goes for it. Gets there, does he? Up the inside at the bus stop. Gets it. Great move. Yeah, he's been planning that one, hasn't he? A few corners ago. Made it stick though. Wadri fighting back. Wadri, has he got there? He does. Well, I thought Thomas almost give it to him at the end there. Got up the outside. Wadri made it stop as well. For a moment, I thought he was going to go straight on. I thought there was no way he's stopping that, but he got it there. So that was really well done between both of those. Could have ended up in disaster. Too fast would have been. Loving that. Oh, big moment from Wadri. That could be the moment that Thomas wants. Thomas now attacking. Not going to go through there though. He'll wait for this next sector here. If they can get a good run through here. Can he get him up at the chicane? All the S's. No, I don't think it's close enough. He's pulling out, but who's late on the brakes? He might go for it, you know. No, didn't. Would have if he had been up a little bit closer for sure. So Wadri still. Great value at the front. This is wonderful stuff. I think we'll stick here for the moment because, as I said, don't think there's much going on elsewhere. All the positions are still as they were. This is definitely where the fight is, and it's at the front of the race as well, which is what we're really interested in, I guess. So again, Thomas does look strong. That Lexus looks like he's finding its feet now on those intermediates. Unlike the Aston Martin, who looked like he started well, seems to be fading away a little bit. Looks like he's really struggling, Wadri, to keep it going forward, to keep it going in a straight line. Lexus just looks like it's on rails at the minute. So Thomas then in a good position. in the last, well, coming up to the last 5 minutes now. It's time to attack for Thomas. Time to defend for Wadru. But what way is it going to go? Another good run from Thomas through there. Look at this. Magnificent stuff from these boys. So they come into the chicane. Brakes, hard on the brakes, and oh no. Again, really well controlled through there from these two. So that's at the front. Let's go and have a look at the rest anyway, just so we know where they are. So Too Fast still in third, not going to be challenged there. So that's where he's going to finish, I believe. Jerry, likewise in fourth. Dropped way back now off the back of Too Fast. But fourth place looks good for him. And DJ is going to be in fifth place. It's a long way back off of Jerry. In fact, he's gone even further back, hasn't he? So maybe another moment somewhere. And then Ginger, we know, is in sixth. And in the GT4s, oh, there's a little battle now on at the GT4s. Paul's actually got all the way back up with Dyson, so we've got a battle at the front of the GT3s and a battle at the front of the GT4s. So Paul attacking Dyson. Wadru still leading it from Thomas, so no change up the top. But Paul seems to have got a little bit of momentum here in the last 5 minutes and all over the back of Dyson now. So maybe Dyson had a moment, because he was pulling away from Paul, wasn't he, earlier? So maybe he did have a moment. Paul. Wants that win in the group, in the class. Dyson, not going to give it to him, no, of course. So stick with these as we watch him head down to the chicane. Oh, and again Paul almost left it too late on the brakes. Goes in hot in there. Didn't tag in though, so all fair. Now about up here at turn one. Is he going to do it? He pulls out, he might do, you know. Has he got the inside? No, cuts it off, does Dyson. Looked like he was going to do it there, Paul. Let's just quickly have a look at the boys behind. So Unforgiven still there in ninth, under no pressure. And Rodders, well, he has caught up, so he's in 10th. Let's just go back to that Paul and Dyson battle though. And we'll go back to the leaders. Good through there, these two. Paul doesn't look close enough though. No, he's not going to gain him that far up there. Not going to get that move done up the top here. So we'll remain in 8th. Will Paul. So let's go back to that battle then. We'll have to leave this one for now. Let's go back to that battle up top. As I say, it's still Wadru, and again, just pulling away 2 or 3 car lengths now from Thomas. Oh, moment from Wadru. That could have been disastrous through there. So, here we go. Back on again for Thomas. Wadru sticking to that right hand side, trying to cover. Thomas will go around the outside. And that'll allow him to be on the inside. Gets there, Thomas, for now anyway. Can he keep it there? On the outside, gets there. Good move. So Thomas then takes up the lead with 2 minutes to go. Oh, both had a little moment. Wadru more so, but both had a moment coming through there. So there's Wadru, and there's his tyres, and there's the car giving all it can give. Or is there more in store? Well, with 1.5 minutes left. They may get one more lap in, these leaders. Not entirely sure. They should do just. It's been a cracking race one, hasn't it, really? Actually catching Back Marcus now catching up with Rodders and Unforgiven. Just going out of shot there. Still Dyson ahead of Paul in the head of the GT4s. And Thomas pulling away now, so Thomas looks like he's got this, you know. And I think they might get nick one more lap out of this. And Thomas pulling away from Wadru now. It's probably the biggest gap there's been between these two all race. Blue flags are going, that's obviously for Rodders in front. But the GR4s or GT4s have right of way. They haven't got to move out of the way for the GT3s, remember. They've got to make the pass. So they've got every right to stick with their lines. Thomas gets past it, Izo. That's nicely at that place actually. Got him right at the right spot there. Wadru is going to get held up a little bit behind Rodders, but I'm sure we'll get him down here. So they did get another lap in, too fast. He got one more in, Jerry, he didn't. So Jerry then comes in fourth, good result. DJ is going to get fifth place as we watch him come round. I'll go back actually, we might as well watch the leaders to see. I think he has caught back up Wadru, so the battle is still on. So the other guys will be finishing the race now. I'm going to have to stick with this as they are on the final lap now and the battle's still on. Oh, took a lot of curb and some for Thomas there, but didn't seem to stop him. Oh, this is a great battle, isn't it? Right to the end, this. Brilliant stuff. So come now into these final few sections. So Jerry, he's finished in fourth place, DJ fifth, Ginger in sixth. Dyson looks like he's going to be picking up seventh place. We're getting another lap in, aren't they, as well? Oh no, they haven't. So Dyson did get that seventh. Paul got eighth. Unforgiven ninth and Rodders in 10th. So this is the battle then for the lead. What's going to happen? Thomas is going to get it, isn't he? Congratulations, Thomas. Race winner, race one. Good race that. Just from Wadru in second. That's a brilliant battle there. And then Too Fast is going to pick up that third and final spot on the podium. And that's it. That's your race one, guys, from Spa in Belgium. Hope you enjoyed that. And catch me soon for race two. And I'll see you then. Thanks for watching.